What's good everyone, it's MJO23Dan back with another video, and today's video I want to bring to you the OG Air Jordan 18 Sport Royal from 2003. So today is Monday, January 22, 2018, and the release today is of this color. It came out in limited quantities and released at a price tag of $225. Now I'll go over why the price was as such and the reason why Jordan Brand had limited this sneaker. So again, this is the Air Jordan 18 in the white metallic silver Sport Royal. Style number is 305869 and color code is 101. Retail price back in 2003 was $175. I picked it up from the Las Vegas outlet in 2003 for $99. So Michael Jordan was in his final season as a Washington Wizard, and it was his 15th professional NBA season to cap off a historic career. The Jordan 18 was the last sneaker that Mike wore on court, and in particular for the 2002-2003 NBA season, this was the sneaker that he wore. So coming up all over the box, it's a simple silver and chrome-like box, and it has the 18 emblem right at the top. You'll notice that this is similar to the 13 All-Star, or what others call the playoff, with that circle patch up at the tongue, and it's also the emblem of MJO23Dan. Alright, so enough of all that, let's get into the box. And what you'll notice right when I pull this out is the Air Jordan white and Sport Royal towel. So this was included with the sneakers. The retail version or the retro version will not be having the towel included in the box. So this is just for your OGs. And here's the receipt just to show you guys this is from the Las Vegas outlets. Now the story with this, and I got it for 99 bucks, and you'll see the date right there, 12/30/2003. So you'll know the story about this is that I was 23 at the time, and a couple buddies of mine had went to Vegas and decided to spend New Year's there. So, you know, New Year's in Vegas is always crazy. This is probably the last time, well actually no, 2006 was the last time I was in Vegas, but this is like the actual last time I probably copped sneakers in Vegas, and it's been a long time since I've been back, but I definitely need to make a return. So just pulling the sneakers out of the box here. I'm going to go ahead and show you the sides of it as well. You'll see that Jordan is on the side of the box right there, as well as on the underside or the other side as well. And it's a very simple colorway, white and Sport Royal. So these are the colors of the Washington Wizards when Mike played back in the early 2000s. And it was pretty awesome to see Mike back on court, and as a kid growing up, as a teenager, you know, having to pretty much idolize my hero on court and then having him return to basketball is just great. It's just like if, you know, Kobe retired, of course, and him coming back to play like one last season. I think, you know, a lot of hype would just be driven from that. So speaking of driven, this sneaker is inspired by F1 race cars and the shoes that drivers wear in those races. So you'll notice the wrapping, the stitching comes from Italy. And then at the bottom here you have like this carbon fiber plate that is embedded into the shoe, not only for comfort but also for luxury and support. So you'll also notice with the wide toe there, it's also a great addition to the sneaker, especially forgiving for wide footers like myself. So you definitely want to go true to size if you guys are planning on getting the retro. The sneaker features Zoom Air technology, and it is also double stacked in the heel. So another sneaker that is also double stacked is the Air Jordan 19. I'm surprised a lot of the Nike sneakers and a lot of the Jordan sneakers don't actually do that anymore. But double stacking Zoom just really created maximum comfort in the Air Jordan. So hopefully Nike and Jordan plan to do that a lot more with sneakers in the near future. This sneaker is also designed by Take Hubris, who also designed the Air Jordan 32. So I'm sure that influence was there and a timely decision to go ahead and retro the sneaker that he designed. Now I haven't taken a look at the recent retro that dropped today, but from the pictures that I've seen overall, it does look quite similar. I'm probably going to have a tough time getting my hands on the pair. I mean, I wasn't planning on getting the retro at all, but it'd be interesting to see like how that stacks up with the original. Given that the original had, you know, great leather characteristics altogether, and just something that I would love to compare. You'll notice under these wings here as well, you'll have like this holographic look to it. Just that effect with the mesh grills. That's also prominent on the tongue, but it doesn't have that holographic qualities. And then this magnetic piece that goes up onto the tongue, you can remove it and just hang it down low if you wanted to style it up just like that. But I always kept it up here just because it looked a lot cleaner. You'll notice in there it says the comfort control plate, and it's a carbon fiber plate. And yeah, man, the sneaker overall is pretty badass. If you guys were fortunate enough to grab the retro, let me know down in the comment section below. Also, let me know what your thoughts are on the sneaker overall. And I just wanted to say some quick words about why the retro is $225 and at that price. Well, as you guys know, the Air Jordan 16 and up 17, 18, those are all going to be over 200 bucks. The reason why is because the sneaker after pretty much the 15 just got a little bit more detailed. There are a lot more pieces to put together, so you can imagine having to produce those pieces and actually putting them all together. It's not just the outsole, the midsole, and the upper and just gluing pieces together. There's a lot more intricacy when it comes to the higher model Air Jordans. So that's why you'll notice like 16s, 17s, 18s, the 20s, when they all retroed, they were above that $200 price tag, not our regular $190 retail price. So, you know, and then on top of that, they limited the sneaker, which I thought was smart, because having to produce the higher number Jordans like this, and the amount of detail and work that goes into producing these, after being a first-time retro after 14 years, you can imagine the brand asking themselves how this would do on the market. Now, I think it's also interesting to note that these are not one of the most popular Jordans to come out, because pretty much when Jordan was playing in his Wizards days, these weren't the Jordans that people wanted. The 1s, the 2s, the 3s, and up are all sneakers that Michael Jordan played in, and he did badass things in them. Winning an MVP, slam dunk championships, scoring titles, you name it. But also keep in mind that Michael Jordan was still destroying folks at the ages of 39 and 40 in these 17 and 18 models. So going back into the history books, you have to think that this model, the Air Jordan 18, is an instant classic. Anyways, guys, if you guys liked the review, let me know in the comment section below. If you like the content, please subscribe to the channel. I just hit 25K, and I've been on YouTube for a good amount of 5 years now. My goal for 2018, and I'm sure it's impossible, is 100,000 subscribers. So if you can have me get there, help me out, hit me with a big thumbs up. You yourself subscribe to the channel, tell your friends, subscribe to the channel. Also down below in the description box, I also have an Amazon store, so if you guys are interested in any of the items that I put up on my channel, whether it be, well, hopefully it'd be sneakers someday, whether it be my shelving unit or the lights that I used or the camera that I'm using, go ahead, hit up my Amazon store. It is in the description box below. I gain a very small percentage of whatever you guys buy there to help me out. Anyways, it's MJO23Dan. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll talk to you guys later. Take care.